Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to use the 90-day on BAE journal. Now I know some of you might already have it and some of you probably are thinking of getting it or don't have it yet, or just want to see what it's like inside. This video is just going to show you how to use the journal. I would like to first start by saying I appreciate each and every one of you that got this journal, and everyone that's taking time to watch my videos. I appreciate you because it's helping me grow, so thank you very much. So as some of you might know, I created the 90-day on BAE journal about a year ago when I just moved into this place, and it was just my notebook and everything. Basically at that point in my life I was at a place where I was procrastinating, which I'm kind of back into a little bit, but it's work in progress. Life is a journey, it's not a destination. The reason why I created this journal is to help me track my habits, become the best version of myself, because they say we are what we repeatedly do. I wanted to see how much work I'm putting in for myself, just so I can learn myself better, and I cannot start explaining to you how amazing this journey has been. Actually, if it wasn't for this journal, I don't know if I would be here right now making money in my sleep and doing all those things. Speaking of making money in my sleep, if you are one of those people that are interested in making some side income and improving your financial wellness, I suggest you stay until the end of this video because I have something planned for you. One of the things I love about the 90-day on BAE journal is that you can start at any time, guys, at any time. Whenever you feel like you wake up and you're like, oh my god, today is the day that I decide to put in the work, it's not dated, so you get to start whenever you want. Without further ado, let's get started. When you get the journal, this is what it looks like. It comes in this beautiful box, and when you open it, it says make yourself a priority. You all get a bookmark for the first round. All the first 300 people to buy are getting a bookmark which says make yourself a priority, and at the back it has this barcode that takes you directly to the video that you are watching right now. And now for the actual goodies, what's inside the 90-day on BAE journal. Prepare to be amazed, prepare to be mind blown. Of course, when you open, there is a little pouch here, and I put this pouch just because I have a lot of business cards, receipts and stuff like that that I'd like to keep, so this pouch is just for that. And then of course you have a message from yours truly, myself. Moving on to the next page, we have this journal belongs to. You get to personalize the journal in whatever way you want, and here you put a vision board if you're those kind of visual people that like to basically get pictures and get inspired that way. This page is just for you to paste whatever it is that you need. The next page is where you write all your goals. So basically what you do, write down all the goals you have, whatever goal it is, a fitness goal, a financial goal, a holiday, whatever it is. Write it all down here, and after writing it down, when would you like to achieve these goals? The goal is to be very realistic with yourself and see when you want to achieve whatever goal it is that you put here. So you just distribute it 3 months, 6 months, 9 months or 12 months from now. And then the following page, I designed this page basically to brain dump everything that is on your mind, because a lot of times when we have goals, we are really overwhelmed with so many things. So just brain dump, write it all down. Continue to brain dump if you have some more stuff to write. And then this next page is the Heisen Tower Matrix. Have you heard about the Heisen Tower Matrix? It basically helps you organize your mind and your to-do list. So after brain dumping, you have a lot of things you need to do. Which one of them is important and urgent, important, not urgent, not important, urgent, and not important, not urgent? Based off of this, you'll know where to start. The most important and urgent, then you move on to important but not urgent. Like that, you get the point. The next page is limiting beliefs. I struggle a lot with limiting beliefs, and I thought this page would be great. Basically what this page is for is to write down if you have limiting beliefs. I used to have my personal limiting beliefs, oh, no one is going to buy the journals and stuff like that. In my first 90-day journal, I wrote it down and broke down how I'm going to deal with everything. Now I've kind of come to terms with the sales and everything. There's good days and bad days, and that is normal. And then you have some words of encouragement on the next page. Moving on, This is one of my favorite pages in the journal. It's signs and symptoms. I'm going to give you an example from my own journal that I'm already writing in. This is what my current journal looks like. Every time I have something aching or my period or whatever, I track it, and I've mentioned this in a bunch of my YouTube videos. You can check them out for more clarity on this part. Okay, listen, I know that signs and symptoms might be a lot. You don't have to use this part, but I included this because I don't know about you, but the more I grow up, the more I have all these changes in my body, different aches. My period is changing, my cramps are changing. The other day my tooth was aching, and in order for me to kind of see when it started and just track the progress, actually when you go to the hospital and your doctor asks you how long have you had it, in most cases people get asked that question, people meaning me, and I'm like, oh my god, when was it? But in the journal I get to track the different signs and symptoms and how long I've been having them, so that if I have to answer to a doctor, I make the work easy for them. Also, if I track my signs and symptoms, I'm able to look at this in a third eye perspective to see what I need to do to improve my life. Like I mentioned, I had a toothache the other day, and if I wasn't mindful seeing how often I get this toothache, I would just keep on eating sweets and all that stuff, and it could have gotten worse. But right now it's way better. I no longer have that ache, I no longer have the cavity. So it's things like that that made me add the signs and symptom page of the journal. Moving on to the next page. The next page is meal plan and meal prep. So ideally when I created this, the plan was for me to write what it is I would like to eat, and then a shopping list to go grocery shopping and not be overwhelmed. But I realized recently this is how I'm personally using mine. I realized that in most cases what I'm doing at the moment is writing down everything I have in my fridge and then making meals out of that, because I didn't want the food to go bad. So feel free to use it how you want. It just depends on the mood, and right now I'm in the mood whereby I have a lot of stuff that I need to get out because it's going to go bad. So I'm going to first get rid of all the things that I have before I buy new things. Next we have daily gratitude. Now daily gratitude, practicing gratitude is important daily because we tend to forget that there is always good things happening in our lives. We focus on the bad things a lot of times if nothing is going your way. So I decided to add this so that every day I express gratitude at least once. Sometimes I do miss out days, but then I come and fill them. On one day I write 5 things I'm grateful for instead of 1. It all depends on you, and emotions are energy in motion. Where your emotions go, your energy flows. So you're going to find tabs on 5 pages, and those are gratitude pages and habit trackers. Now again, this is another one of my favorite things. We are what we repeatedly do. This is my current journal. I track a bunch of different habits. One side is habit trackers, the other one is goal trackers. So every month I practice habits that are going to help me with my health and whatever, and all these habits kind of motivate me to get started with my work day. Basically for me, if I do not work out, the possibility of all these things happening is almost zero. And then on this side, of course, I have to create TikToks, I have to create content, because this is how I market my journal. As you can see, I'm not doing such a great job on this side, but I'm putting in work despite the ticks. And even if I'm not putting in work every day, I'm still making sales and I'm putting myself out there daily. So this is habit trackers, and on this side is goal trackers. The next page is monthly planner. It's just a calendar, it's undated. Feel free to use it how you want. Here we have finding time to put in the work. I don't know about you, but I used to complain a lot that, oh my god, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. This is how you find time to put in the work. So basically what this page is, it's all the days of the week. I normally track how I'm spending my time. I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. At the beginning of every month, I do this exercise just to see how I'm spending my time. I track my sleeping hours, I track my work hours, I track my video editing hours, all that stuff, to just see basically how I'm spending my time and how I can use my time wisely moving forward. On the next page, we have a week at a glance. I really like this page because I normally like to see how I'm spending my week. This page is basically self-explanatory, but I'm going to show you what my own journal looks like. This is what my journal looks like. I know where I've spent my time, the different things. I know what I'm doing during the week. If I have something important, I just put it on this page so that I'm aware ahead of time what I need to do. This journal also doubles as a notebook, so if you have some notes to write and things like that, this is where you put it. Again, every week has a grocery list because ideally you go grocery shopping on a weekly basis, and you know, just to stay on track and all that, every week has the same kind of thing. Now you also find time block on every week, because this is not for you to block time or whatever. For me, how I use this, I started by using it to track my time, and then I moved on to tracking different habits. This week I'm using it in such a way that I'm tracking the time that I'm putting in for my business, because again the page gets very overwhelmed, and I don't do it every day. I do it on the days where I don't have to go to work, because you know, going to work is going to work. You're never going to miss going to work, but sometimes you're going to miss putting in the work for yourself. The rest of the pages are kind of the same, and then of course you're going to find these pages in the middle that have words of encouragement. I am creating my dream life. On this page is what we have. And then the next thing is weekly reviews. I do not know about you, but I really enjoy weekly reviews. This page is for me to rate my week, my achievements for the week, what I need to move forward, what I need to improve, and this is what mine currently looks like. Yes, I did not review this week, but if I wanted to review it, I can still go back because I have all the details a week at a glance. I also have the little calendars to just show everything. On the next page, you'll find a monthly review. Again, you track your achievements for the month, areas to improve and pending areas. Then we have monthly expenses. Now this is another thing that I also love. I'm at a point in my life where I'm budgeting and doing all this stuff, but it's really hard to budget if you do not know where you're spending your money. So I created this page to kind of track your expenses. I do have an Excel sheet, by the way, but I put it on here just to, if I don't have my Excel sheet, if I don't have my phone, or if I want to look at something, my phone doesn't do it so well, the Excel sheet does it perfect. But basically what this is that you write, as you can see, the date, description, category, amount, need or want. Ideally this is what it should look like. I have not filled in everything, but at the end of every month you should see this part has, do you need it or want it? Then you realize that there is some stuff you buy that you don't need, you just buy it because you want, yet you're always complaining you need money, you need this. So this is just to help you budget better, get started budgeting and all that, because finance really is a part of wellness. So this last tab has a little fun fact. Did you know that cats sleep for 16 hours and are awake for only 8? We humans are the opposite, so don't sleep your life away, because if you snooze, you lose. You are powerful, beautiful, brilliant, and brave. If you are tired, learn to rest, don't quit. And then you have notes, more pages for notes. Basically there is pages for notes everywhere. Now a thing that I added for everyone, this is like my little gift for everyone that buys the first journal. At the back you have stickers that you get to use in whatever way you like. Self-care, achievements, notes, the universe has your back, brain dump, be kind to yourself. You can put this wherever you want, all this stuff. I've already used some of mine on different pages. Like I used this sticker here. I decided to use this for important pins, meaning if I have a webinar or learn something, that's what I use. And then if there is another thing that's important that I need to remember, I just do that. Now I have all these things that I need to complete, but I just put important and I will get it done. I know buying the journal is not going to be the magic solution to you getting your goals done, reaching your dreams, because I have the journal and I too slack sometimes. We all need that accountability support system, and lucky for you, your girl gotcha. We're going to create an accountability group. I'm going to send out an email to each and every one of you that has bought the journal, and feel free to join me and many other people that have bought the journal to be accountable, to help each other reach our goals, and you know, do the damn thing. Let's secure the bag, let's get healthy, let's just be, I don't know, live the life that you want to live. So yeah, I will send you an email. Look out for that if you bought the journal. And for those that want to make some money on the side, whether you bought the journal or not, but you have some good sales skills, this is going to be perfect. So I decided to include this as a part of the whole journal experience. If you want to make some money, I created an affiliate link. I don't know if you know what affiliate marketing is. I don't have the real definition in my head, but it's one of those things whereby you sell a product for me and you get a cut off of it. So if you have the journal and you know someone that might want the journal, I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below. Whether you have the journal or not, the link will still be there. If you know someone that would make use of this journal, all you have to do is recommend it to them. The way this works is that you're going to get a personalized link. When you click on the link in the description box down below, you'll get a personalized link that you will send to people. If they use that link and make a purchase, you are going to get a cut off of every purchase. I think that's a win-win situation for all of us. So yeah, that's it. The link will be in the description box down below. though. Last but not least, you know the drill. Stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. Let's address the elephant in the room. Before you guys see it, let me just show it to you. I kind of made a mistake after going through all these pages over and over. I'm human. I made a mistake. Instead of writing Friday, I wrote Fairy Day. I don't know what is wrong with me sometimes, but like, it's a tiny mistake that does not take away the value of the journal. Some of you might have noticed, some of you might have not. If you've watched this video, now you have. Let's just get it out of the way and move forward.